As the clouds part over the majestic peak of Mount Sinai, a figure descends, etched against the dawn. It is Moses, returning from the presence of God, his arms bearing the 2 stone tablets of the 10 Commandments. But his divine encounter did not end there. After giving the foundational moral law, God entrusted Moses with a comprehensive set of civil laws, a blueprint designed to shape the daily lives of the Israelites and form them into a just and holy nation. These ordinances, detailed in the book of Exodus, would govern everything from social relationships to personal responsibilities, establishing a society unlike any other in the ancient world. The first set of these laws addressed the institution of servitude, transforming it with principles of humanity and dignity. Imagine an Israelite man bound by debt to work for another. The law dictated that his service would last for 6 years. On the 7th year, he was to be set free without payment to joyfully reunite with his family. This wasn't just release, it was restoration. The laws also provided specific protections for female servants, ensuring they were not treated as mere property. A scene unfolds of a young woman in a household, not as a possession, but treated with the respect due to a daughter or a future bride, her rights carefully guarded by divine decree. This was a radical departure from the brutal slavery common in neighboring cultures, establishing a foundation of compassion within the Israelite community. Next, the laws turned to matters of personal injury, establishing a clear system of justice and accountability. The famous principle of an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth is brought to life. We see a judge carefully mediating a conflict between 2 men, not to enact literal revenge, but to ensure that the compensation paid perfectly matched the injury sustained, a principle of proportionate justice. The sanctity of family was fiercely protected. A separate scene depicts the grave consequences for one who would strike their own mother or father, a law that underscored the profound respect demanded for elders and the preservation of the family unit. Furthermore, the law extended its protection to the most vulnerable. In a poignant visual, a soft, protective light glows over a pregnant woman's belly, symbolizing the law that held anyone who caused harm to an unborn child accountable, affirming the value of life even before birth. Responsibility for one's property and actions was another cornerstone of this new legal code, detailed in the laws of restitution. Picture a farmer walking his fields, only to discover his ox has tragically fallen into a pit left uncovered by his neighbor. The law was clear. The owner of the pit was liable and had to compensate the ox's owner for the loss of his animal, teaching a powerful lesson